Good morning. I know what you're thinking, that it's impossible to flip that metabolism switch once you hit your 40s. Believe me, I know how you feel, and I used to think the same thing because I had twins when I was 31. I was 31 when I gave birth to them, and then I had another 5-year-old when I was 39. So that was a big difference, and I know how, the difference in what it took and how easy it was or not easy for me to lose the weight when I was 31 versus losing the weight when I was 39. A huge, huge difference, okay? And I'm here to tell you that you can do it even in your 40s. It's just there's a couple of concepts that I had to learn that actually is what finally enabled me to flip that switch, okay? So, as I said, I had babies at 31, I had babies at 39, and after I gave birth to the one at 39, I've always been someone that enjoys exercise and works out, so that wasn't a real hard stretch for me to get back into it after I had her. But so I started doing Insanity, which is, a really intense, crazy program, right? You would think you would get really good results from that, but you know what? I did it twice, 2 rounds, 120 days. Do you know how much weight I lost? 0, none. I lost no weight at all. And of course, I'm blaming it all on my metabolism. I'm thinking, gosh, what is wrong here? I'm killing myself and I'm not losing any weight. I just felt like I was spinning my wheels. And I was following the Insanity diet that they give you with the nutrition plan. I really was sticking with that pretty well. So then after that, and I was really struggling to find time to get those long 50-minute workouts in. And I thought, I'm not getting anywhere. And I already loved Shaun T, who is the creator of Insanity, and I learned about his program T25, and it was only 25 minutes. And I was like, okay, well, I'll try that then. And do you know, I did it. Again, 2 rounds, 120 days. Finally, at the end of that 120 days, I did actually start to lose a little weight, maybe 6, 7, 8 pounds, but still, here I'd been going for, better than 7 months, and I had not lost a single pound, hardly, 5, 6, 7 pounds, and that's it. I've been killing myself. I've been spinning my wheels, and I just didn't know what I was doing wrong, and I was very, very frustrated. And so if you are in a place where you have been doing everything right and still the scale's not moving for you, I know how you feel. I've been there and I have done that. Well, then what happened to me next is I got into a very freak boating accident and I tore my ACL. And I was down and out, and I couldn't exercise for a year. A year of rehab, I could not do anything. So, of course, that was the worst year of my life. It was hard. It's a hard recovery. If one of you out there has ever torn your ACL, believe me, I can empathize with that too, because it's tough. It's hard to come back from. And I really was afraid, I'll never be able to exercise like I used to. I'll never be able to jump and run and be as active as I was. I mean, I had done Insanity, and I was scared. But it does. It takes a year or even longer, but it does come back. And it did come back. So naturally, though, by the end of that year, I had put on yet some more pounds. So I'm back to needing to lose altogether, about 25 pounds. That's what I needed to lose. And I thought, again, just depressed and spinning my wheels and felt like it was never going to happen for me. Well, then here's what I learned. Here's the meat of it, okay? For years, I have always believed that calories in, calories out. As long as your calories in are less than what you're burning, and it's, as long as there's a deficit there, then you're good. As long as you're not taking in more calories than you're burning off, then you're good. I used to believe that, and I counted calories, and I've always been one. MyFitnessPal, I log that stuff. I've done that for years. Well, you know what? All calories are not created equal. I promise you, it is true. Our bodies are so smart. God created a very smart instrument here. Let me just tell you, your body is so smart. You have to take in just the right amount of carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats in just the exact right amounts for your body to use that in a way such that you will build muscle and burn fat. if you are taking in too much of one of those groups, it throws everything off and it doesn't work in a perfect symphony and you don't burn fat. You may even be breaking down your muscle instead of breaking down your fat stores. And I think I may have been in that phase, you know. You would think that when you sort of, you know, go to a lower calorie bracket and sort of drop your calories, you would think that your body would say, hey, okay, she's not feeding me as much, so I'm going to dip into my fat stores and start burning off some of these calories, you know, for energy. I'm going to use my fat stores as fuel to fuel my body. Well, your body doesn't do that. You know what it does when it's deprived? It goes to your muscle. It breaks down your muscle. It doesn't break down your fat. Your fat's there to stay, and it's not going anywhere unless you truly, truly, truly are eating that perfect combination. So that is the first thing that I learned, that perfect combination of carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats. And you have to follow that, okay? So I learned the exact right foods to eat in the exact right portions, okay? And then the other thing is, up until then, I was a huge cardio junkie. Like I said, I did Insanity, T25. You know, I used to love to do Billy Blank's Tybo and Turbo Jam, you know, all those high cardio types of programs. Never really been one to lift weights. I really don't like lifting weights. It's just not my thing. But I stumbled across this program where the workouts were only 30 minutes and it incorporated weights. So obviously I was like, 30 minutes, cha-ching, that's doable. And it incorporated weights, which I thought, you know, this is different. I'll give it a try. And I am a believer. I am such a believer. You have absolutely got to incorporate resistance and weight training into your program. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Hopefully it's not interrupting this live feed. I should have put my phone on not interrupt, but I forgot to do that. Sorry. But anyway, now I lost track of what I was saying. Where was I? Okay, you have to incorporate weight training. You absolutely do. And this is so critical because and it doesn't need to be heavy weights. You don't have to lift like a man. You know, this program was just incorporating 5-pound dumbbells and 10-pound dumbbells. That's it. And the brilliance and genius of it is that she was using compound movements. Like you sort of would use these weights at the same time as maybe doing a cardio move or something like that. It's really just genius and amazing what just a little weight will do, because it enables your body to, number one, not break down the muscle that you've already got. When you actually get into eating that, you know, right portion of food, your body's going to do what it needs to do, and it's going to break down fat in your fat stores and release those, and you will actually lose weight. And that is how you turn on your metabolism, okay? You've got to incorporate a little resistance, and you've got to eat that perfect combination of carbohydrates, healthy fats, and protein, okay? So, again, I'm a huge believer. If you would like to, you know, work with me, I can give you some meal plans, and we can talk about things, you know, that could get you going in a really good way for this as well. I'm telling you, even if you're in your 40s, you can bust that metabolism and bust out of that plateau. You can turn your metabolism back on. I did it. I was having night sweats in the middle of the night when my metabolism really kicked in. It's been so long, and it's not because of, you know, the other premenopausal or anything like that. It was because my metabolism was finally starting to kick in. I was actually burning fat in my sleep. Now, who doesn't want to do that? When you do things exactly the way your body was intended to work, when you feed it and nourish it the way that it needs to work at its maximum potential, that's when you're going to see results. Okay. Everybody go have a great Thursday. Again, feel free to drop me any questions or comments or message me. I have a Fit and Happy community. It's an online private Facebook community. It's completely free. I would love to have you join in that community. I'm always posting valuable stuff in there. So please feel free to come join that community. I'll drop the link for that community in the comments when this video loads. Okay? Go have a great day. Bye.